stuff the Beatles. The only Fab Four who rocked my world as a kid were the A-Team. Hannibal Smith.
I love it when a plan comes together.
B.A. Baracus.
I'm getting tired of your crazy rap.
The Face Man.
Fantasy is my middle name.
And Howling Mad Murdoch.
It's Captain Cab.
They were the coolest dudes on TV, and every week 15 million of us in the UK and millions more across the world watched in awe as they punched, gunned, conned and crashed their way to victory over the bad guys. Get in! My mission is to track down the surviving members of the A-Team.
Are you Mr. Benedict?
I've got just 10 days to do the nigh on impossible. Get them all in the same room together for the first time in almost 20 years.
Can I touch your cock?
Get off the property.
Bloody hell, sorry. I can hear Mr. T. I'm on the wrong fucking bus. I'd like to be able to say I love it when a plan comes together. But at the moment, my plan's going to shit.
British TV for kids in the early 1980s was rubbish.
How do you make 4 equilateral triangles out of 6 matchsticks without them?
It was dull as shit, and you couldn't understand a word of what they were saying.
I wish I reached a great rotten weight and a foot snake, and no radishes would fall out, so she couldn't bother stuffing them anymore. And her basket and all stink of rotten eggs, and she'd lazy and tight. Oh.
But then came the A-Team. Real action with real heroes who could wipe out the baddies with a homemade rocket launcher and some garden vegetables. Rock on! I'm in LA for the next 10 days to try and track down Murdoch, BA and Face, the surviving cast members of the A-Team. Let's rock. Sammy? Come on, dude man. Get in. Oh. Drive! Rock and roll! Bip bip ba 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 da da ba 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 da da ba. In 1972, a crack commando unit was sent to prison by a military court for a crime they didn't commit. These men promptly escaped from a maximum security stockade to the Los Angeles underground. Today, still wanted by the government, they survive as soldiers of fortune. If you have a problem, if you can find them, bollocks, I fucked up, let me do it again.
In 1972, a crack commando unit was sent to prison by a military court for a crime they didn't commit. These men promptly escaped from a maximum security.
The A-Team was an overnight sensation when it launched in 1983. It was a massive hit in over 100 countries and turned the stars of the show into international icons. But behind the scenes, the show was accused of being sexist, un-PC, and there were rumours of bust-ups between bad boy Hollywood actor George Peppard and Mr. T, the bodyguard turned superstar. Peppard is no longer with us, and getting to T is going to take an effort of Rocky-style proportions. So I'm going to have to start my search with Dwight Schultz, aka Howling Mad Murdoch, the pilot everyone thought was crazy.
Are you nuts? Absolutely, totally.
Maybe if I want to try and reunite Murdoch with the rest of the A-Team, I'm going to have to break him out of some mental home. He might be in a mental home. That'd be great, wouldn't it? If Dwight Schultz was actually mental and I had to go and bust him out of some mental home to take part in this show. There he is with his little, still wearing his little cap and his brown bomber jacket. Now he's eating his own shit.
We've had researchers all over LA on the trail of Murdoch, and we've discovered he's due to be auditioning for a voiceover role at a sound studio here in Hollywood. One of our team is in telephone contact with an insider who'll give us the nod when Murdoch is in the building.
Right, don't let there, Simon. There's the finger. We got it. Murdoch's in there. Murdoch from the A-Team is in that building on the 8th floor recording a voiceover. He's got absolutely no idea that the JLC is going to turn up and we're going to hit him. Bring back the A-Team. We're going to do it. Come on. I'm here to meet Dwight Schultz.
Dwight Schultz? Oh,
yeah.
He's taping right now.
Murdoch. Yeah, no, I'm taping with him.
Expecting the camera.
Yeah. Yeah, if you could just... Oh, actually, I wouldn't buzz him, because I'll just go on straight through. Which room is it?
I don't know. I can't just send you back. No one told me about
yeah, because I'm taping with the... I'm doing a voiceover with him. Yeah, Dwight Schultz. Is it... It's just round to the left, is it? Yeah, he's expecting us, and we're really late. Thank you. Hi, where's Dwight? Seen Dwight, mate? Is it in here? Hi, have you seen Dwight?
Help you topple Shiro. Together.
That's
Once and for all.
That's Murdoch. That's Harry Man Murdoch.
200
Can I just go in there? Right, let's just go in. Just go in.
What?
Dwight Schultz. Hi, how you doing? I'm really sorry to interrupt. My name is Justin. I'm from Channel 4 Television in England. I'm doing a show called Bring Back the A-Team. You played my favourite character without a shadow of a doubt in that show. You were Howling Mad Murdoch.
You gotta be kidding me.
No, I'm not kidding you. Can I shake your hand, sir?
I certainly can.
Mr. Dwight Schultz, everybody, Howling Mad Murdoch. Dwight, the show is all about reuniting, the cast and, talking to you about the show and maybe getting you together with some of the other guys. I'm talking, the Fakes Man, Dirk Benedict.
Can I?
Yeah.
Can I finish this?
Before you finish the voiceover,
right.
Could I just maybe get a yes, hopefully, that you would agree to take part in our show, Bring Back the A-Team, and you would agree also to reunite with your fellow cast members?
Of course. I'm reunited.
Come on! Yes! Mr. Dwight Schultz, everybody, to have the annual Dwight, right. Just to seal the deal.
Oh my God! Pity the fool! Pity the fool!
Come on! I love it when you say that.
You love it when a plan comes together, right?
Come on, I love this.
There we go.
Oh, Howling Mad Murdoch.
That's right.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Okay.
Come on.
Justin.
Good times.
This is fine.
Born to be wild. Certified nutter Howling Mad Murdoch was the super skilled pilot capable of flying absolutely anything.
This thing is supposed to fly?
I got no fear. I'll go up in anything except an elevator.
But Murdoch nearly didn't make the series, as TV execs were going to give him the boot halfway through filming the first episode.
We shall make the skies safe for Mumsy, Daddy and Buckingham. God save the Queen.
Why were they going to fire you?
They thought I was over the top. And I am over the top. I mean, I'm an overactor. I go in that direction.
Right.
I'm up there. I'm intense. And they thought it was too intense, too over the top, too much. And, but they changed their minds.
Yeah.
Brandon Tartikoff called my agent and said, Dwight's dials are really good.
What does that mean?
The dials are, they test the show, and the audience is there with a dial. And when you like the character, you turn it all the way to the right, and when you don't, turn it all the way to the left. And my dials were off the charts. Even when they just heard my voice, he said, they turned the dials all the way to the right.
They'd crank it right up.
Right, so then they wrote me back in.
So, Dwight, do you remember when you found out who your fellow actors were going to be playing the parts?
Oh, yes.
Now, obviously, I would imagine you were well aware of Peppard.
Well, to realize I was going to work with Peppard and it was just a thrill. And I walked into the trailer, the makeup trailer, the first time. And I said, Mr. Peppard, my name is Dwight Schultz, how are you? And he says, yes, I am George Peppard, and I'm not a very nice man. That is, so help me God, that is what he said to me.
His opening line to you.
I am George Peppard, and I'm not a very nice man.
When I was a kid watching this show, I remember the stories would occasionally come out that maybe you all didn't get along.
Yeah, I think he was a movie star.
Yeah.
George was a movie star, and I mean it in the best and worst sense. I'll tell you, this is George in a nutshell. If you had a gun on the set, George would look at the gun, he'd walk off and come back with a bigger one. Really? Just slightly, right.
That's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Well, but that's, movie stars are Hollywood is a place of ego. And I think it created a lot of problems and tensions between George and T.
Did they not get on?
Not later, they didn't. I don't think George ever accepted the fact that T was the star of the show.
Do you think Mr. T really was the big star of the show?
I think he was the draw. I think T was the big draw. There was no question about it. He was very famous, and people wanted to see what Mr. T was going to be doing on television.
And do you think that narked Peppard? He couldn't really get his head around the fact that here was George Peppard, an old Hollywood star.
Right, that's right.
Who's this new guy with the crazy fool and the mohawk and the chains?
That's right. I think George was the movie star and the actor, and he wanted to be the star of the A-Team.
So I'm going to go after Mr. T, obviously, because I would like Mr. T to be part of this, reunification of the A-Team.
Yes.
The odds of getting him involved are probably long.
Probably.
I'm going to be somewhat intimidated because...
Very.
I suppose the question is he as intimidating off camera?
He can be.
Really?
Yes, he can be. He could also be very sweet.
Is he quite easy to upset?
Well, I wouldn't say upset. I mean, he just won't talk to you. He just dismisses you. He can be very dismissive.
Really?
Yeah.
Dwight Schultz, you're a legend. Howling Mad Murdoch, everybody, come on! It's lovely. I love you. You're my favourite. You were my favourite.
Okay.
Can you just touch my dials?
Yes.
Coming up, I'm going round in circles looking for Dirt Benedict, a.k.a. The Face. For Dirt Benedict? Any idea? Face from the 18? Excuse me, I'm really sorry to bother you. Are you Mr. Dirt Benedict? And I'm on a mission to get some answers from this guy.
Mother, there is no other like mother, so treat her right.
But getting through to him is driving me to despair. We're here for Mr. T.
I'm sorry, we can't help you.
There's absolutely no way we're getting into this place. They're fobbing us off, basically. I'm in LA trying to reunite the cast of the greatest American TV show of the 1980s. My favourite show as a kid, The A-Team. Can I shake your hand, sir? It's been a great start with Howling Mad Murdoch already on board, but he shocked me with stories of conflict between George Peppard and T. The only way to get to the bottom of all that is to find the man who played B.A. Baracus, the A-Team's original King of Bling. Everyone's warned us that getting to T is like a mission impossible. But the Hollywood gossips reckon he'll make a surprise appearance at a glitzy award show tonight. So the JLC is going undercover to get him. Well, it's a big night in Hollywood tonight. We're on our way to the Latin Grammy Awards. I'm all suited up, as you can see. I got my bow-tang on. And maybe with a bit of luck, Mr. T will be here. We don't have any official invites, but I reckon I've got the right look to slip through the door. Hey. Hi, hey, how you doing? Are you going to the Grammys? Yeah! It's a porno. Do you want to be in it? We've all got our press passes on our film.
Okay, but that's not the press credentials for here.
Okay.
We've botched together some fake press passes to blag our way onto the red carpet. But it's not fooling security, and it looks like I'm going to have to sweet-talk my way in. Yeah, apparently Mr. T's going to be here tonight.
Oh, that would be nice.
How good is that?
You like Mr. T?
Oh, I love Mr. T. Do you like Mr. T?
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Have you met him?
Yeah.
Oh, I love Mr. T. What's he like?
You know what? He's he's just down to earth.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you
He's
know?
loud. He's very loud still. The way he is on TV is the way he is in real life.
Really? Guess who's going to be here tonight?
Who's that?
Mr. T.
You gotta be kidding me, man.
I'm not.
What?
I know.
Where?
In there.
I'm gonna go find him.
Can we come with you?
I don't have extra credentials.
What credentials do you have?
I have arrival credentials, which is like done.
Right. Can you help us with this? Look, I've got my permit, my film permit. There seems to be some confusion. As a fellow 18 fan, we both love T.
I'll talk to him right now.
And if you can do that for me, I'll introduce you to T. I've struck lucky bonding with a fellow 18 fan who works for the award show. Maybe he can get me round security. Time is running out. We've heard Mr. T is at the venue, but without the right pass, I can't even get through the gates. Mr. T's gone in. Mr. T's in there. Yeah. Mr. T's... He's expecting us.
Mr. T is here.
So how do we get in there? I've flown over 5,000 miles to get here, and I'm so close, I can't let T slip away. So I'm going to have to resort to some barefaced lying with the powers that be. We're here for Mr. T. Mr. T.
I'm sorry, we can't help you.
No, we have our permit. We're here from Zil Television. We have our passes.
That's not your pass. This is what the passes look like.
Yeah, I know this. Al has told me, but he said we need to come up here to swap our pass.
No, we don't have any passes.
We're on the
They've all
list.
been given up.
We're on your list.
I'm sorry, if you haven't been given a pass, we can't help you right now.
Well, we're on your list, though.
Close the door because we're not allowed any video.
I've got got to be honest, that was a massive kick in the nuts, and I have a sinking feeling getting to Mr. T is going to be way harder than I first thought. It's a new day, and as I'm still a long way off getting Mr. T, I've decided to set my sights on the face. After some exhaustive groundwork, we've come up with a cunning plan. And with everything now in place, it's time to con the A-Team's con man.
You know, you just barge through.
Really?
Yeah.
You're happy for me to risk getting thrown out of the building?
The face man was a silver-tongued sex god.
Feels so good.
Even I'd have done him.
Fantasy is my middle name.
His gift of the gab not only got him the ladies, but more importantly, blagged anything the A-Team needed to help beat the bad guys.
Well, I know I have a certain flair for persuasion.
The smooth-talking bastard.
All right, Sam, what time is it? 9:30? It's 9:30 in the morning. We've flown Dirk Benedict, a.k.a. the face man from the A-Team. We've flown him over from Montana. We've brought him over on a ruse. He thinks he's here for a meeting about a big new project sometime this afternoon. He's not, obviously. He's not expecting me. He's not expecting to be ambushed. We're going to run in and we're going to hit the face. Rock and roll. Hey, come on. Let's get the face man. Can we go through the parking lot? Can we go through the valet parking? Jesus. All right, this is the way in. Okay. Oh, there's a lift. Can we go up in this lift? Right, rock and roll, come on, boys. Hey, how good is this? For a restaurant? This is a restaurant. Yeah, I'm looking for Dirk Benedict. Any idea? Face from the A-Team? No? Stairs? Come on. You alright, guys? Is that Dirk Benedict? That's Dirk Benedict. That's Dirk Benedict. Oh, rock and roll. Excuse me, I'm really sorry to bother you. Are you Mr. Dirk Benedict?
Who are you?
Yes, you are.
What is this?
Dirk Benedict, a.k.a. Face from the A-Team.
Wrong guy.
Dirk, my name is Justin. I'm from Channel 4 in England.
Well, you're a long way from home.
I'm a long way from home.
You must be lost.
Doing a show called Bring Back the A-Team, and of course you were a big part of the show. You remember the A-Team?
I do.
Thank God.
I started that, as I remember. I was big in that show. I carried that show pretty much.
Can I sit, do you think?
Sure.
Thank you. Dirk, is this all right? Because
It's a little nerve-wracking.
Let me cut to the chase, Dirk.
I wish you would.
You were face man in the A-Team for 4 years between...
I'm usually quite good at this, you know, but I'm not used to being ambushed.
Well, this is brilliant because...
So you're going to bring us back?
I am doing this Bring Back show called Bring Back the A-Team. I would love to reunite you with your fellow castmates.
That would be nice, actually. If you can get some of the guys back together, I would join you.
Come on! There you have it, Dirk Benedict. I love it when a plan comes together. Good times.
All right.
Having charmed all those knickers off on the show, I'm hoping the face might spill his beans on why no female stars lasted more than one series. I'm also gagging to find out about the fisticuffs between the late George Peppard and Mr. T.
How much fun was it being a part of the A-Team?
It was so much fun. It was a guy's show. It was male-driven. It was written by guys. It was directed by guys, acted by guys. It was about what guys do. We talked the way guys talk. We were the boss. We were the god. We smoked when we wanted. We shot guns when we wanted. We kissed the girls and made them cry when we wanted. Oh. It was the last truly masculine show.
Do you think?
I'll go on record as saying that. Yeah, male-driven. It's all, the feminization of television is complete. It's all watched by women, it's run by women, written for women. Guys on it talk the way women want guys to talk. They don't talk like guys. It's just this feminist fantasy, So
you think in the A-Team back then, you were all, I mean, real guys, it was a real guy show.
It was!
Guns and it was women.
Young kids, young boys liked us. And older girls liked us. Moms liked to watch us, because we were guys, and women like to watch guys. I'm sorry, I know that's kind of a sexist statement, but they like it was kind of appealing to watch George Peppard be so confident, so sure.
Off camera, were you all guys? Did that kind of sense of, you know, testosterone kind of prevail?
Well, late Thursdays I occasionally dress up, but After 10. Other than that, pretty much.
The thing is, though, I mean, there were a couple of big female characters in that show. We had Amy, first of all, and then, of course, Amy was replaced by Tonya.
The problem with Amy, Melinda Cooley, she wanted to be a guy. Dwight and I pleaded with her to play the girl. No, she wanted a gun. She wanted a fist fight. She wanted to come through the door. I said, that's what T does. Yeah. That's what George does.
Yeah.
So I think...
is that why she was dropped, or why the character was dropped?
I really don't know, although we were blamed for it. I just one day found out she was complaining a lot. So I know. We were a hit. We were #1 show, and they didn't need that. And I think they just thought, this is tiresome.
Do you think Mr. T became the star of the show and George Peppard didn't like that because Peppard, of course, was the Hollywood guy?
Mr. Peppard did not realize what a big star Mr. T was before the show. He did Rocky. He was like a really big deal.
It was a huge film.
It was a huge film, and he was huge in it, and he had this great story from rags to riches. When we'd go shoot, he was mobbed. T was mobbed. And that did bother George.
Yeah.
I think it did, which was sad.
I remember stories at the time where George wouldn't talk directly to T, so if he needed to say something to T, he would kind of maybe do it through you.
George would say to me, Dirk, would you tell the man with the gold that next time we do this, I would appreciate it if he could say his line a little sooner. And I go, okay. And one's there, I'm in the middle, one's there. I mean, they're this close. I go, T, George wants to know if next... And T's going... But I would do it. I go, because it was bizarre. It was fun. George would ask me to do it, so I go, T, George wants to know next time would you say a line a little faster? And T would be going... Tell Mr. Peppard, I ain't no actor, but I'll try. I'll try my best. I said, George, T's going to try. He's going to do his best. Okay.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. It's funny.
Can we do this so you're coming along to the reunion?
I'll be there.
Come on.
All right. Let's hear it.
Dirk Benedict, a.k.a. Templeton Face Pet.
You'll have security to keep all the fans away.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, I'll have T. He's big enough. He can keep the fans away.
You'll never ambush Mr. T and live to talk about it.
You don't think I'm going to get him?
No way. Forget it.
You would be surprised to see
I think you have a better chance of getting George Peppard.
I've got more chance of getting Peppard than I've got of getting Mr. T.
Right.
That's not good.
Good luck, pal.
The Face has blown me away with his revelations about the A-Team. And while Mr. T must hold most of the answers, I'm sure in the meantime, the women will have plenty of dirt that needs dishing.
In season 1, there was a character called Amy. She was dropped after that first season and replaced by an actress called Marla Heasley. There she is. She was stunning. Played a character called Tonya Baker. She also lasted only 1 season. This show was testosterone-soaked. It was all about the cock and balls, and the women didn't seem to get on very well with the men. So I'd like to find out why, and I'd like to find out what the experience was like working on the A-Team for a young actress. So we've got our researchers on it, and we understand that on a Sunday morning she does her shopping in the Beverly Hills region, so we're going to go out there. If I find her, I think it's got to be softly, softly. Don't go airing in, because she may not want to talk about the A-Team. So let's go in soft. Let's turn on the JLC charm. I'll work me magic, and let's see if we can get her on board. Because seriously, when I turn it on, women go to shit. Hi. How are you? Rock and roll. Maybe you're Marla? Really, why would you not tell me? Are you Marla?
I certainly hope not.
Jesus, you're a great-looking guy.
I'm not Jesus. I'm more of a John the Baptist kind of guy.
Oh, rock and roll. I love it.
My publicity stunt isn't luring Marla directly to me, so I'll have to sniff her out myself.
Hi. Do you know Marla, guys? Do you know Marla from the A-Team?
Marla from the A-Team?
Marla Heasley, is it?
I know Mr. T.
Oh, God. Don't you love him?
I love Mr. T.
I love Mr. T. I'm going to try and find him for you.
No, I like when he says, I pity the fool.
I love you. Should we cross this street? Let's go. Can we walk? Is this jaywalking? Am I jaywalking? I think I'm jaywalking. Don't stay there, please. Don't cross. Don't jaywalk. I'm jaywalking. You look like Michael J. Fox. Has anyone ever told you that?
Oh, no.
Has anyone ever told him that? You are. I loved you in Teen Wolf. He was great in Teen Wolf, wasn't he? And I'm sorry about the shakes. I'm sorry. Walking around Beverly Hills, I haven't spotted one famous person yet. I'm very disappointed. What, a famous person?
No, Where?
Where?
Yeah, over there.
That could be her.
Shout her name, see if she was...
Marla! Marla! Marla? Oh my God. Excuse me. I'm really, really sorry to bother you. You wouldn't happen to be Marla, would you?
I'm sorry?
Are you Marla?
Yes?
Tonya Baker in the A-Team?
Yes.
I'm doing a show called Bring Back the A-Team for the UK.
Seriously?
I'm completely serious, and I wonder if you wouldn't mind giving me a few moments maybe to do a sit-down, do a chat about the show, and also I'm wondering if you'd be up for maybe reuniting with your fellow cast members, the surviving members, of course, Mr. T, Dwight Schultz, Murdoch, Feaster, Benedict.
This is not a joke?
This isn't a joke. Would you be up for talking to me and...
Sure.
Would you, seriously?
Yes.
Come on. I love it. I love it. This is great. I've got the annual. Right, where's the annual? Where's the book? Marla, just to seal this deal, would you mind, look what I have here?
Oh, you are so funny.
Come on. Would you mind very much signing my book for me?
Absolutely.
That would be great.
Oh, okay.
Just anywhere randomly across Peppard's face.
Oh, no.
It's up to you. Marla Heasley, a.k.a. Tonya Baker from the A-Team. I love it when a plan comes together. Come on.
The A-Team! You're really the A-Team! Touch me!
Marla played Foxy reporter Tonya Baker, who worked for the Fab Four as their informer and linked with the outside world. She was brought in to replace Amy AAA Allen and spent most of her time acting the cock tease to keep the bad guys off the trail of the A-Team. But like her predecessor, Marla was dropped after just one series. Why do you think you only stayed for one season? Was it your decision?
No.
No?
No. I think probably George fought it. He didn't, I don't think he really wanted, I really don't think that he thought that a girl was needed. My first day of work, I showed up. My call was at 5 in the morning. I put my things away in my trailer. I went to the makeup trailer. I maybe made it to the makeup trailer like at a minute after 5. And George was in the makeup trailer. Now his call I don't think was till 7, but he was there. And he looked at his watch, he said, "You're a minute late." I went, "Oh, okay." And I was young, and I was really happy to be on the show. But that scared me.
He was serious?
Oh, he was very serious. He was really serious. He said, "When you're finished with your makeup, I would like to talk to you. Please come to my trailer." I said, "Okay."
Really? So you went to his trailer?
So I went to his trailer, and he said, "Have a seat." I said, "Okay." He said, "I just want you to know that we don't want you on the show." He said, "We don't want you on the show." He said, "None of the guys want you here." He said, "The only reason you're here is because the network and the producers want you. For some reason, they think they need a girl."
It's your first day on the job.
I'm scared to death.
Yeah, you're scared anyway, and there's this George Peppard.
Well, when he did that, that just, devastated me. And that's the reason I ended up getting off the show. Actually, the last day of work, my very last day, he took me aside, and he said, I'm sorry this is your last day, but remember what I said the very first day, that we didn't want a girl. Has nothing to do with you. He said, you were very professional. He said, but no reason to have a girl.
So are you up for the reunion?
Yeah, absolutely.
If I can get everyone together?
Absolutely.
Marla, you'll be there?
I'll be there.
What
I
if
would enjoy that.
could somehow bring Peppard back? Would you say a few things to him?
Bring the ghost over.
Yeah,
yes.
The spirit of Peppard.
Yes, exactly. You know what? We could all have a seance.
Wow.
Huh?
Oh, come on.
And bring back George.
In the streets of New York, dope fiends are leaning for morphine.
Marla's suggestion of a seance has got me thinking. Could this be the way to reach the main man, George Peppard, and ask him about his time on the A-Team? Whoa! Whoa! That was a big Hummer. Did you see that? So is this it, Si?
Yeah.
Okay, this is Madame Francesca, psychic to the stars in a town full of kooks. Apparently this lady is one of the kookiest. So let's go in, meet Madame Fran, and see if she can bring back the Peppard. It's gonna be hard, she's never seen the fucking show before. A man with a bad boy reputation, George Peppard starred in some of the major Hollywood blockbusters of the 60s before moving into TV in the 70s. He was originally cast as Blake Carrington in Dynasty, but was sensationally sacked and replaced by John Forsythe after fallouts with the producers. First choice James Coburn was unavailable for the role of Hannibal Smith, so Peppard was eventually given the job as the cigar-chomping leader of the A-Team, the master of disguises and a fucking brilliant minstrel.
Don't reach for anything unless you want to see everybody's brains all over the rug.
Was he happy on the A-Team? Was that experience a happy experience for him?
Let's get more vibrations.
Okay.
Please shut your eyes. He's speaking. You've got to be quiet.
Sorry.
He did not want to leave.
He didn't want to leave the A-Team?
Nope, he did not want to leave.
The show was cancelled in 1987. It was the #1 show in the world. And he passed on, and he's travelling through the night thinking, why was this show axed? It was the #1 show.
Yes.
Do you think if I can get an answer to that question for him, he'll be able to move on?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Can you ask him what he thinks about Mr. T?
He's not going to speak anymore. You've told me whatever you wanted to tell me, to tell you.
Right, and that's it. He's going to shut up now.
Yes, he's shutting up.
This is it. Coming up, the spirit of George Peppard leads me to the co-creator of the A-Team. Excuse me? Excuse me? But the road to Mr. T remains as rocky as ever.
Get off the property with that fucking camera.
Bloody hell, sorry. My mission is to bring back the cast of the A-Team and get them in the same room together for the first time in nearly 20 years. So far, I've got Howling Mad Murdoch signed up, Tonya Baker is on board, and Lady Killer Face has promised to come if he's not too busy shagging. However, time's running out, and I'm still no closer to Mr. T.
I'm sorry, we can't help you.
Along the way, I've uncovered some seriously heavy shit about the A-Team, and I'm determined to track down Mr. T to find out what went on between him and Peppard. For the last few days, I've been staking out Mr. T at his production company with no joy.
That's a dead end.
Any attempts to talk to him or his representatives on the phone have been fruitless, i.e. without fruit.
People are giving me different numbers and I'm being hither-thither. Fuck it, I'll call back. What about Mr. T? Take us to Mr. T's. Oh, shit.
I've even hired a top tour guide to find his house, but that's got me absolutely nowhere.
Get off the property with that fucking camera.
Bloody hell, sorry. I'm on the wrong fucking bus.
I'm beginning to feel like General Bull Fulbright, one of the military whose mission was to track down the A-Team and bring them to book.
Nothing like a reunion to bring old friends together, huh, Beck?
The A-Team were continually on the run from the US military. Most notably Colonel Decker, Colonel Lynch and General Fulbright, all of whom famously failed to catch them.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Jack Ging played Fulbright. He's the one I want to talk to, as he worked with Peppard before the A-Team and was brought in to diffuse tension between him and Mr. T. Fulbright also has a special claim to fame.
I've got a number for Jack Ging, aka General Bull Fulbright. So let's give it a ring. See if it checks out. Obviously, if he answers, I'll just put the phone straight down. Do a little bit of heavy breathing first.
Hello?
Hello? Is that the Jack Ging residence?
Yes, it is.
It is? Is that the Jack Ging, as in General Bull Fulbright from the A-Team?
Yes, it is. Who's calling, please?
Oh, brilliant. I was wondering if you can help me out, please. That is, can they do 1471 in America?
No.
That's where Jack Ging lives. Should we go in, give him a call?
Watch.
Yeah? Rock and roll. Camera's down. Okay, we've got to put the cameras down. We don't have any permission to film here at all, and it seems there's like an armed response unit in the area, and they will confiscate our equipment. We would possibly be arrested and quite possibly bummed if we were found to be filming. Right, there's a security guard.
Go all the way straight till you're facing the wall.
Did she have mace? She was ready with a mace. She was ready with a mace, and she had bumming in her eyes. You could tell that. Hey, how are you? I'm looking for, do you remember the A-Team, the show The A-Team?
Yeah.
I'm looking for Jack Ging. He played General Bull.
Oh, sure, I'm going that way.
He died in the A-Team, apparently. Not in real life. Oh my God, sorry.
Why?
Did you think I meant he was dead in real life?
No, he's not dead in real life because I just saw it.
What, today?
No.
When did you see him?
I'm going that way.
Thank you. We'll follow you. You go on, we'll follow you. We'll follow you. Go on.
Okay.
We'll follow you.
I don't want the camera on my back.
You've got a great ass. There's nothing wrong with your butt. Just follow her, Sam, please. That's it. Just give her a little nudge. Sam, just go a bit closer, mate. Put her under a bit of pressure. If you could speed up, that would be great. Ramp it.
Having made friends with the lady with the big fat ass, we've asked her to go ahead and smooth things over for us at the residence of Mr. Jack and Mrs. Apache Ging.
Hello? Hello?
Yes?
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good. My name is Justin. I'm from Channel 4 in England.
Oh, hi, Justin.
Hello, would you be Apache?
I am Apache.
What a great name.
Thank you.
I was expecting a Native American Indian.
Oh, well.
Here to see Jack Ging?
He's not here.
Could you tell us where he might be?
He's at the golf club.
Is he?
Yeah, he's at the golf club.
Where's
right
the
now.
golf club?
About 5 minutes away.
Okay, can you point us in the direction? Or maybe,
Sure. Sure.
Maybe you could come with me?
I'll go with you.
Oh,
That'll
come
be great.
on.
Oh, yeah. Let me get Bo in the house.
Okay.
And,
Bo, in the house. Bo,
come.
Get in.
Okay, come. Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Okay.
What? Okay. Rock and roll.
Yep, there he is, hitting balls.
That's him in a blue t-shirt?
That's him in the blue shirt.
Right. Now, he's going to be wondering who is this big hairy
That's
guy with
right.
my lovely wife?
That's right.
What's this guy doing? He'll probably come after me with a 9-iron.
I'll tell him we're having a surprise.
Right, guys, there's Jack Ging,
Jackie.
a.k.a. General Fulbright.
Jackie, I have a surprise for you. You're not going to believe this.
Hi, Jack. Jack, how you doing?
Hi.
I'm really sorry to interrupt your golfing lesson.
Really? Hey, no, that's okay.
Jack, my name's Justin. I'm from Channel 4 in the UK.
Okay.
I'm doing a show called Bring Back the A-Team. The great show of the 80s, of course, you were a big part of the show. Now, what I would dearly love is to maybe get you together with some of your old A-Team teammates for a reunification. Would you be up for that? Maybe getting together with some of the others? I'm talking Murdoch, Face, hopefully Mr. T, who knows?
Well, shit, yeah. Oh, excuse me, yes.
That's fine. You be up for that?
Sure, I'd be up for that.
There you go. Come on. Can we just seal this deal? That I've got an A-Team manual. If you could sign that for us, Jack, that'd be brilliant.
Well, sure.
You could sign it, Jack Ging, or maybe just the Ginger. Jack, I love it when a plan comes together.
I do too.
Jack Ging, everybody, come on. Let's hear it for the Ginger. Jack, rock and roll.
You're terrific.
Thank you.
In a series famously riddled with machine gun bullets and bang full of explosions, the running joke was that nobody actually died, with one exception. In the final series, the A-Team were caught and made to work alongside their old enemy, Fulbright. During a mission, the General took a bullet and became the only character to meet his maker on the A-Team.
General Bull Fulbright, come on.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Jack gets in. I love it.
I love it too.
Your character was pretty unique in the show because the A-Team was famous for no one ever died.
Yeah, that's right.
Nobody ever...
Well, it was a kid show.
Yeah,
you know,
sure.
And they shot 10,000 machine guns in every room and throw bombs and grenades, but nobody ever got killed.
Well...
Except me.
Except you.
In the last show, I got shot in the back.
But you must have thought to yourself at the time, how unlucky can I be? No one ever dies in the A-Team, why have I got to die?
No, you know how hammy actors are.
Yeah.
Shit, every actor wants to die.
Really?
Oh, God, and some of them learn how to die. It takes them 15 minutes to die. I'd probably milk mine. No, I'd probably milk mine a little bit, too.
Oh, you're so pretty. Smith, you and your men, good soldiers. I'm glad we ended up on the same side.
Actors love to die, especially in that episode. And you know, we just found my daughter, and the A-Team saved her from all these bad guys, and then I get killed. The bad guys kill me.
Jack, you worked with Peppard when he was a leading man in Hollywood, but on the A-Team, it was Mr. T who became the main man, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He became the real star of the show.
Yeah. Now, when T became the phenomenon, did that affect the writing of the show? Did the producers and the writers get together and go, look, Mr.
Sure.
T's the star, let's start making his part bigger, let's start
absolutely, because,
writing a show around him?
Well, listen, when 20 million people start tuning in and they get 20 million letters and they're watching T, they're going to write for him. That's just common sense.
What do you think my chances are of getting the A-Team back together?
It might be pretty hard. Have you found T?
I haven't found T.
Well, that might be hard, but God, you got to find him.
Well, I've the whole team of researchers on it trying to track down Mr. T, and as yet, we've not come close.
T, if you can hear me, show up, okay?
Are you listening to this, T? Thanks for that, Jack.
And the people would love it, and they need to see you again, and so do I.
So General Fulbright is up for the reunion, which is great news, but I'm no closer to Mr. T, and the stress of it is bringing me out in hives. I still don't know why the biggest show of the 80s got cancelled and what was really going on between T and Peppard, so it's time to try and talk to the man at the top.
We're in Pasadena. It's very late at night. We're looking for the residence of a Mr. Stephen J. Cannell, the creator of the A-Team.
As a kid, I remember seeing a pipe-smoking beardy man every week on the end credits. Turns out he's one of the most powerful men in American TV, with a string of hits to his name, including 21 Jump Street and The Rockford Files. As the head honcho of the A-Team, he should be able to come up with some answers and maybe even help me find Mr. T.
1220 we're looking for, Sam. I'm guessing he probably lives behind the gate. What? Hang on. 1220. That's it. Spin it round, Sam. Just sit and wait for him to... Have you brought some snacks? I'm starving.
According to his office, Cannell is out of town and not due home till the early hours. But I'm running out of time, so I'm just going to sit it out until he gets back. We've been waiting here for over 7 hours. I'm dying for a shit, and there's still no sign of Cannell. All the houses have armed security, and I'm getting twitchy. We know Cannell is very proud of the show, so hopefully he won't set the dogs on us when we jump in.
There's a limo. Sammy, there's a limo. Right, we got a limo. Is he turning in? Is he turning into 1220? This is it. This is him. This is him. This is him. Come on, Vin. This has got to be him. Come on. Come on, boys. Sammy. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm really sorry to bother you. You wouldn't be Mr. Stephen J. Cannell, was you?
Yeah, I am.
My name is Justin. I'm from Channel 4 in England. I'm doing a show called Bring Back the A-Team. It's my favourite show. I'm not kidding. It was the biggest show of the 1980s.
This is the 80s. We're in the 2005 now.
I know, but there's never been a show like it since it. I know it's been nearly 20 years. Would you mind? Could I talk to you? I've been sat out there all morning, and I would just love to.
that tree with all those pigeons?
I'm covered in pigeon shit, Stephen.
You can, sure.
Is that all right? I can walk in?
Yeah.
Okay, there's no armed security. They're not going to take me down. They're not going to take me down.
Having agreed to an interview, Cannell invites me in for a chat. I want to know why, apart from Jack Ging, nobody ever died, and as part of my promise to Peppard's spirit, I need to know why the A-Team got cancelled.
The thing I always remember is that no one died.
Yeah.
Everyone always remembers this. Nobody ever died in the A-Team.
Two reasons for it. One is that it was an 8 o'clock show, and I felt a sense of responsibility not to be killing people in an 8 o'clock show. And then it started to get funny. I mean, we started to laugh. We once bought a helicopter crash from a James Bond movie. We went out and got a red and gray Bell Jet Ranger, and we used it as the heavies helicopter. And at the end, they're chasing Murdoch down a canyon, and he pulls up, and this guy doesn't, and he flies this thing smack right into the... We cut to the stock footage that we bought, this expensive shot we bought from the James Bond movie, and boom, that thing explodes. Then we cut to the floor down below the cliff, and we dropped, a whole bunch of flaming wreckage. And out of this flaming wreckage come two stuntmen, and they get up and they go, "You okay, Fred?"
I love it. That's my favourite A-Team non-death.
Yeah.
Stephen, can I ask you about George and Mr. T? Did the relationship completely break down between Peppard and T?
You know, a little bit at the end it did, you know. I mean, it wasn't the happiest set I've ever been on, but it wasn't the most unhappy set either.
Did he ever know, Stephen, that when the show was originally pitched, that Mr. T was the one that was, you know, that you always wanted to be in it?
There was some animosity or, you know, antipathy about that. Obviously, George, I think, was a little miffed.
Yeah.
You know,
he's the Hollywood star. Who's this guy with the mohawk?
Yeah, and you know, he's the trained actor, and I get that. I mean, I understood that.
Any 18 memorabilia, Stephen, that you kept? When the series ended, almost none of the props or costumes were kept, although Stephen got to hold on to one of the icons of the show. So these are the chains that you had made for Mr. T in the show.
That's right. And now they're going to go on you.
Wow, come on. Let me get my hair out of the way.
Let me get my hand around here. Whoa.
Wow. I'm wearing Mr. T's chains. Wow.
What do you think, huh? No, you know.
That is heavy.
Doesn't get any better than that, does it?
It doesn't get any better. I pity the fool.
Pity the poor fool.
I pity the poor fool. That is amazing, isn't it? I'm wearing a proper... You look at these, can you see this? I'm wearing Mr. T's chains, come on. Rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Come on, I love it, eh? Come on, over your mic. I'm wearing Mr. T. Bloody ridiculous, Trent. Get in. Coming up, a surprise visitor comes knocking at my door. I can hear him coming. He's coming. I can hear Mr. T. But will anyone turn up for the reunion? I mean, someone should. Please, somebody just show up. I've almost come to the end of my mission to bring back the surviving cast of the greatest TV show of the 1980s, the A-Team. So far, I've got Murdoch, Mr. Dwight Schultz, everybody, Howling Mad Murdoch. The face man, Dirk Benedict.
Security.
I know, please. Marla Heasley, a.k.a. Tonya Baker. Come on. And the only man to snuff it on the show, General Bull Fulbright. Let's hear it for the ginger. Jack, rock and roll. But I'm still missing the main man, Mr. T, a.k.a. B.A. Baracus. For 9 days, I've been hounding him like a first-class stalker.
Get off the property with that fucking camera.
Bloody hell, sorry. But so far, my plans have been going nowhere but up the creek of shit, and fast. That's a dead end. Nothing at all. But then, I get a phone call. That's brilliant. Thank you. So it's 10 hours to go before my A-Team reunion. It's pissing down with rain in Los Angeles, but do you know what? I don't care. Because this morning, I got a call from Mr. T's agent, and after resigning myself to the fact that we weren't going to get him, it seems that there's a glimmer of hope. I can sniff the tea. We still might not get him, but there's a chance that the Mohawk may turn up. We've been told Mr. T has a hectic filming schedule today, but if he finishes early, he may be able to spare just 15 minutes to talk to us. His agent has suggested we go to a low-key hotel near Mr. T's home. All we can do is get ready and pray that he turns up. So, Mr. T, tell me, what was it like being in the A-Team? How about that Peppard? Shit house? Phone's ringing. Is that him? Where's the phone? Hang on. Hello? It's Dad. Got that phone?
Yeah.
Is he here?
He's about 5 minutes away.
Oh, brilliant. Mr. T will be here in 5 minutes. Sat in this shithole talking to me. Bad attitude B.A. Baracus was the A-Team's gold-encrusted brick shithouse. He was the toughest guy on the planet whose only fear was flying.
If that's Murdoch, I'm not getting in the air with that crazy sucker.
A small prick was the only thing to get his big, bad ass on an aeroplane.
Why does he always fall on the horn?
Beats me.
I can hear him. I can hear him coming. He's coming. I can hear Mr. T. I can hear Mr. T.
Okay. I think that's what my fans...
Here we go.
Whoa, my dear. All right, all right, all right. What's up now, brother? Yes, sir. Yes, sir, brother. I like that. Is that the White Snake. Wow, it took me a long time to read that. You know what I mean? I'm not good at reading. I've been before. Where we go? Here, there. I'm just so happy, man. I never met a camera I didn't like. Man. Oh, man, I'm so tough. Where you want me to sit down there?
Mr. T, please sit there.
Right here? Oh,
yes,
man.
please.
Oh, man, I tell you, I got my bag, got everything. Oh. Wow.
Mr. T first shot to fame playing the boxer Clubber Lang in Rocky III. He was spotted by US TV executives who decided to base a new show around him, and so came about the A-Team, starring Sergeant B.A. Baracus.
Nice, B.A.
The bad-tempered, multi-skilled grease monkey with a string of catchphrases which swept playgrounds across the country.
I'm on a real short leash here, and I'm getting tired of your crazy rap.
You were the first one to be brought on board. That part was written especially for you.
I was the only guy on the A-Team didn't audition.
Really?
Really. All the other guys had to audition.
They wanted you right from the very beginning?
Right, for my character, not the lead guy, not Hannibal, my character, B.A. Baracus, bad attitude Baracus. You know, don't take no stuff, you know.
Did you have any say in the casting of your fellow A-Team members? Did you know who else was going to play those parts? How about George Peppard as Hannibal? He was brought in after you?
Yeah, after me, all them guys after me. See, George, at first there was going to be another Hannibal. He had wanted a couple other guys. First he wanted our man Flint. James Corbin, yes. And then, see, George got the part. See, George had just got kicked off of Dynasty.
I heard this.
George had the part that the other guy had. Yeah. But George's attitude problem, that you kicked him off. And matter of fact, it was one of the producers of the A-Team that saw George walking down the street. So he felt sorry. He said, hey, George, called me and straightened him up a little bit because George was a drunkard. So he brought him in and whatnot, straightened him up a little bit, got the part, and
Do you remember when you first met Peppard?
I remember I first met him. It was weird, because he had attitude, he didn't respect me at first, And when I met him, I said, hey, how you doing? He said, yeah. I didn't say that. I was still cool,
Yeah.
I didn't expect him to hug me and whatnot, but still, we on the same team.
They may have been on the same team, but rising star Mr. T clearly outshone George Peppard in the fame stakes. The world went mad for B.A., who became an international celebrity. Even the White House wanted a slice of the action. For most of us, Mr. T was the A-Team. He became a global icon, launching his own merchandising, books, videos, and even a pop career with 3 of his own red-hot rap bitches.
Treat her right, treat her right.
Mother, there is no other like mother, so treat her right. Mother, I always love her, my mother, so treat her right, treat her right.
You were hugely, hugely popular. Do you think that George, did he wrestle with that? Did he find that quite hard to deal with?
He was basically second banana. He was the lead on the show, but for the fan they would come to him, Hannibal, where's B.A.? He get pissed, you know what I mean,
T is for the time that she stayed up night and took my temperature when I wasn't feeling right.
And then the other stuff, see, George wanted to be this, then he hired a PR firm, they were not. Then they told him on the People magazine, he wanted the People magazine cover. They said, see, he just kept on running into Mr. T. What you mean? Trying to escape me running, they said, no, we won't give you a cover by yourself. If you can get Mr. T, we give you a cover.
Oh, drove him crazy.
Everywhere you go, that's Mr. T. Back again, the kids. Hannibal, where's B.A.?
Was it just the fact that you were more popular than Peppard that bothered him, or was there a bit more to it?
Mainly because he found out that I was making more money than he was.
Oh, really?
That's what it was.
So you were making more money on the show and he found out about it?
At one time, I was the 3rd highest paid guy in NBC.
Wow.
Every time my agent comes to the set, we got another deal for Mr. T. We got something else. When they came to get me to the White House, I had told the guys, I said, hey, man, I'm finna go to the White House. Hey, guys, on the set, didn't want to believe it. Then they see me next day, a picture on the thing, Nancy Reagan sitting on my lap, kissing me.
Wow.
And then I made a joke. I said, yeah, that'll upset the Klan. Yes, indeed. Yeah, the Ku Klux Klan don't like that. White woman on Mr. T lap, I'm just bad black man. Yes. See, it's back to my success. I'm a black guy. You see what I mean? I'm a black guy. Everybody on the set, they're white people.
Right.
You see what I mean? We got to call it like we said.
But you were the only black man working on the show? No other black man working on that show at all?
I had a black stand-in. First come down, they were using a white stunt double. They would put a black glove on them and stuff like that.
You are kidding.
They would put a little makeup on them and whatnot. From a distance, they would shoot them from a distance, stuff like that.
Are you serious?
I wouldn't lie to you, brother.
T, what was the idea behind all the gold in the gold chains?
It was symbolic of my African heritage. When my black ancestors was brought to the United States from Africa, they were shackled by their neck, their wrists, and their ankles in steel chains. I've turned those steel chains to gold to symbolize the fact that I'm still a slave, only my price tag is higher.
We love you, Mr. T.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Mr.
man.
T, everybody.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
brother.
So after 10 days of sweating cobs over it, I finally got to meet the T. The question is, will he or anyone else from the cast turn up for my reunion at the world-famous Friars Club of Beverly Hills? The cast of the A-Team haven't been in the same room together for almost 20 years, and I'm beginning to wonder if it was too much to ask.
How long are we going to give it? I mean, I'll wait. Obviously, I'm quite happy to sit up at the bar and drink champagne until... I mean, please, somebody just show up.
But just when I thought it was all going tits up, Dwight Schultz, aka Howling Mad Murdoch, arrives and saves the day.
Dwight Schultz, aka Howling Mad Murdoch, welcome.
Thank you. Is this real?
It's real champagne.
You promise?
I swear.
Well, thank you.
I can't believe...
Here, you drink some of this too.
Thank you.
You
Murdoch
need it. You're a little nervous for me.
I am a bit shaky.
Just a little nervous for me.
This
Just
is
a little nervous. Calm down. Calm down. It's going to be okay. Now go ahead. Take a breath. Okay.
After a pep talk from Dwight, it's not long before a fellow member of the A-Team turns up.
The smoothest member of the cast. You had the car, the clothes, the ladies.
That's right. I haven't seen you for, well, it's been too long.
It's been a while.
You look great.
Do I?
Yeah.
You look better.
Of course I do.
It's Murdoch in face.
No makeup.
Yeah, let me see.
Yeah.
He's typical. I have to fight.
I'm uncomfortable in front of the camera.
But I was always taller.
I always get nervous when a camera
Just a
shows
little
up.
taller.
Is this what it was like on set,
Yes,
Dwight?
it was.
Really?
Yes.
Trying to get in.
And we always had a
you were
director who
black.
didn't know where to put us.
George Peppard might not have wanted her on the A-Team, but the reunion wouldn't be the same without Marla Heasley, aka Tonya Baker.
Hi. The only time I ever appeared at the National Enquirer was because of Marla.
You were in the National
There was a
Enquirer.
rumor that we were having a thing, and it was because
Was
of Marla.
it?
Yes.
I actually was accused of it.
Right, exactly.
I was.
And my name is the only time my name has ever been in the National Enquirer.
Was with Marla?
Yeah.
You lucky dog.
Yes.
Mr. King.
my God.
It's the Ginger.
The star.
You lovely man. How you doing?
Good, how you doing?
I'm better for seeing you.
Oh, look at
Jack
my
King,
friend.
aka General Paul Fulbright. Come on.
Jack.
Good to see you.
And General Fulbright is not the only baddie to show his face.
Bill Lucking, aka the A-Team's Colonel Lynch, thank you for coming, sir.
Lance Legault, aka Colonel Decker, means it's a full turnout for the US military.
Guys, excuse me. I'm sure you know this man.
I'm going to start no, but I don't remember. What was...
He created the A-Team, was Mr. Stephen J. Campbell.
Finally, I've got a special surprise for the A-Team.
Thank you so much for coming. My pleasure. It's a real pleasure to meet you.
George Peppard's son, Christian, was only a young boy when the show was being filmed, but he was very popular with the members of the cast.
Chris, how are you?
Oh, God. There's the face man up at the bar, still working his magic on Tonya Baker. Nothing changes, all right. We haven't got Mr. T, he couldn't make it. George Peppard is sadly no longer with us. But since the show ended almost 20 years ago, no one has achieved this. I've done it. The A-Team. Rock on. Let's have a vol-au-vent.
What a feat. Makes solving the mysteries surrounding the works of Leonardo da Vinci sound like a walk in the park. Saturday night at 7. Next tonight, Love Is Big Brother. The stories of the ones that got it together. Maxwell, Saskia, Helen, Paul, Kamal and Kinga.